there, my name is Bridget Davis. I'm the co-founder of The Internet Chef. I'm of Māori background. I come from the top of the North Island, Ngāpui descent, and my hapu is Ngāti Manu. I knew I wanted to become a chef from a very, very young age. I remember being 4 and always being really enamoured with what happened in the kitchen. So, I'd be on my upside down beer crate and looking over the bench, trying to see what was happening, always wanted to be a part of it. So I always knew I wanted to become a chef, and I come from a family of pretty good cooks, I reckon, cooking on the marae back home. So I was always around food and always around big celebrations as well. So it seemed to be quite a natural progression that I started to work as a chef, and I was 14 years old when I left school to actually go and jump into the kitchen and start working. So I left school at 14, and because I knew that this is what I wanted to do in life, and I went and worked in a restaurant. It was actually a Māori restaurant, but what I realised quite quickly is that I needed to go back to school. I had to go back and train because I needed to get some formal qualifications. It was really good to be hands-on in the kitchen, but I was lacking a bit of knowledge. There was a knowledge gap there. So I went back to chef school, went back to tertiary at age 18, and 2.5 years later, I qualified as a chef. But about 7 or 8 years ago, I got offered the position to be Bill Granger's head chef. Now, Bill Granger's a bit of a celebrity chef here in Australia, so I came from Auckland to Sydney to take over the position of head chef for Bill Granger, which was another great career highlight. Well, there is so many different avenues in the industry. So the hospitality industry in itself is so varied. There's so many different things you could do. You could go on to become someone who does food styling. You could be doing someone who does catering, say on film shoots. There's just so many different avenues, and the avenue that really excited me was the avenue of teaching or helping other people to gain more knowledge or more understanding in the kitchen. And so I now, what I do is I spend a lot of time online. So I use the power of social media and the power of the internet to get our message across. So I have a website, I have my own blog where I do recipes and I create videos. I have a YouTube channel as well. And at the moment we've got well over, I think it's about over 1 million people who follow us on our different social media platforms. So we have a huge audience right around the world. What I love the most about what I do is the nurturing of people. So I'm able to either feed them directly. I love it when people come over and we have Sunday dinner or Sunday lunch together as a whānau. That's really exciting. But as well as nurturing people directly, I can also nurture their skills in the kitchen. So with the internet now, I can go into their homes through my videos, and they can watch my videos and they might pick up something really awesome that they can share with their whānau as well. So I think that's probably my favourite thing about being a chef. It's probably one of the toughest careers because it's not glamorous, and if people think that becoming a chef is all about the glamour and they look at the chefs on TV, it's not that at all. It's hard, and there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to make with being away from home, and when people are on holiday you tend to be at work. When people are celebrating birthdays and stuff, you're usually in the kitchen. So there's a lot of sacrifice. So I think the main thing is be very sure of this is the career path that you want. You've got to love food. You've got to really love being connected with food and feeding people and nurturing people, and read as much as you can and watch as many cooking shows as you can and pick up as many cookbooks and many magazines and ask lots of questions, because it's the more knowledge you have, the more helpful it's going to be when you're actually standing in that kitchen and you're under a little bit of pressure, and the head chef might be yelling at you, all that sort of stuff. That you just have that knowledge there and that confidence that you can do what they're asking you to do.